Can you guys hear me? Perhatian sang putri merak yang tertiup angin. Aku Pavolia Reine dari hololiveID, and attention please, I'm Pavolia Reine from hololiveID Generation 2. Hi everybody, we are back today at the Great Aozora Chronicles, and wow, I made it. I mean, I had to delay the stream by 30 minutes, but wow, I made it. Sorry guys, sorry for the sudden delay. I was working on some recording stuff, and yeah, it's but we finally finished. So yeah, look forward to it, whatever it is. It's yeah. There were some delays, but yeah, it's nice that we could get it done. Yeah, I would anyways, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you guys, I don't know, so I saw some of you guys like predicting it's like a song recording, but you know, recording doesn't necessarily mean song, you know. Yeah, I was recording something important. Yeah. But yes, looking forward to the non-specific thing. Thank you. And yeah, thank you for the understanding. But anyways, we are back. Where were we? You know, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I ate dinner like 5 minutes ago. I kind of want to order some drinks, you know. You guys can also, you know, this is gonna be a long stream, so you guys probably better, you know, order some drinks and stuff to keep you guys hydrated, keep you guys fresh and stuff, because wow, we're gonna use our brains today. I'm like, oh no, how am I gonna use my brain today? But that is okay, we can do it. We can do it. What did you eat? Omelet. I wanted to order something like fancier, but we didn't really have time, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have some omelet, and then I don't know. Omelet mixed in with corned beef. So like you mix the corned beef in the egg, and then you cook it as an omelet. Yes, omelet for dinner. Yeah. You know, there's no such thing. You know, and you say it's like, oh, but that's breakfast food. Well, yeah, somewhere else, it's daytime, sun shining, people waking up. You know, we gotta be internationally minded. That's why. Well, that's what you mean by internationally minded. Global minded. That's, you know, what is a sign? If you see someone, if someone tells you that they're global minded, how should they convince you? Oh, yeah, to eat omelet even though it's nighttime, because they think, oh, you know, it's still daytime over like somewhere. See? Yeah. I'm gonna be like Mr. NARUHODO, such a good lawyer, yeah? But anyways, yeah, did you see my tweet? I posted a tweet of the goods I received from Capcom Asia. Thank you so much for the amazing goods. I'm ordering a drink actually, and I'm gonna use the mug. I'm gonna use the mug from it to play, using the Ace Attorney mug when playing Ace Attorney. Very big brain move, let's go! Yay, the adventure of the unspeakable story. Let's go. Let's just continue, yeah? Did you get a mug? Yeah, it was a t-shirt, umbrella, and like a decorative badge, and then a mug. Ah, shoot! Don't remember. Oh no, I remember. So this is where we thought we had the people, like, okay, did you guys review or catch up before we hear you guys watching the stream? Yeah? So basically, these two people are suspicious, more suspicious than Susato, but I do believe Graydon is really good at, like, you know, wriggling his way out of like questions. So it's really annoying. I don't think we should push this guy. And then Gregson is our trusty-worthy, fish and chips loving inspector. But it turns out that he has some of his, like, you know, some of the sussy parts of himself. Like, yeah. But I think Gregson's a little bit easier to crack than Graydon. Graydon's like really good at like, hoo-hoo, shimmy, now I'm out of your grasp. So let's present evidence against Gregson. Although, honestly, I don't even remember what I have to present. But it will lead us. Anyways, we shouldn't leave it to the jury, because the jury is like You know what happens when we leave things to the jury. So what happened in this case is that the the victim is a pawnbroker owner, and then they were fighting about discs, and people are suspicious, and some government secret is involved, and it's chaos. They're secrets, but we need to find justice, but they're secrets, but there's also, I don't know. There is one final piece of evidence. Oh dang, what final piece of evidence? My goodness. I would like you to see. Eh? What's that then? If you refuse to acknowledge that you did in fact strike a deal with the witness here today, then you leave us with no choice but to examine this piece of evidence thoroughly, I say. Well, go on. This is my last chance. It looks like I'm going to have to force his hand here. Oh man. One final piece of evidence to get this detective to admit to the deal he clearly struck with Graydon. Ah! I don't know! Is it the fanfic? Is it really the fanfic? Is it really the fanfic? I think I don't know. We guessed the fanfic last time, but it was like something. Maybe. Maybe. Is it the fanfic? Is it the fanfic? Maybe. No, I remember we chose fanfic and then we got it wrong. Examine this piece of evidence thoroughly. What's the text? Then you leave us no choice but to examine this piece of evidence thoroughly. So maybe the music box. Maybe the music box. It was deposited at Windy Banks 2 days ago, 2 days before the black overcoat. So maybe small music box. Dang, I don't know.
Take that!
Yeah, sometimes like the keyword is important. Like he said that we have no. If you don't want to answer, like we have no choice but to examine this evidence thoroughly. Like what's to examine? Like there's nothing in the story. You know, there's nothing in the mantle script, as my girlfriend would say. What's her name? Gina. Yes, with the disc already in place, ready to play. I think perhaps now would be a good time to listen to the sound produced by the music box again. Only this time, with the second disc we've just discovered set in place as well. Goodness! Oh, there's a disc, Council!
Hold it!
Oh wow, that's an angry hold it. I can't let you do that! Why not? Because, well, because it's got nothing to do with this case, that's why.
Objection!
Ooh, handsome objection. Not true, Inspector. Eh? The defense has already proposed that the sounds heard by the court earlier from this music box were part of a Morse code message. We know that Morse code comprises of 2 distinct tones. The defense believes that the second disc contains the second tone needed to complete the message. And now, we have a chance to confirm that theory. A courtroom theory? For crying out loud, Sunshine, we're talking about state secrets here. If you go letting the whole courtroom hear confidential information like that, it's treason. I don't know, just like give all of them earplugs or something. And do you admit the charge? That in order to protect these state secrets, you engage in unlawful dealings with the witness? You're mad! If you let that secret information out into the public domain, you'll be making an enemy of the entire British government, you idiot! Oh my goodness. IDC! Let's not forget, Inspector, that you, a Scotland Yard officer, leaked confidential case details to a witness. Ooh. That you continue to lie to the court, and all because by fair means or foul, you're determined to do your duty. I see. Well, by fair means or foul, I'm prepared to do mine. Don't you dare! I will stop at nothing to protect my client. I don't care who I make an enemy of. Let's go. Nice rank. My lord, if you please. The court must hear the sounds made by that music box. Come on, Van Zieks, for Pete's sake, stop him.
Objection!
Oh my goodness, the feet. Inspector, you should know my methods by now. What? I'm a prosecutor. I am no Scotland Yard puppet. Ooh. So handsome. In this courtroom, my duty is to the law, so let me propose a toast. Ooh. Feet mentioned. Hey, come on. To uncovering the truth by fair means or foul. Ooh, spicy. I'm gonna order coffee. No! OMG. Very well. The defense stands here and that of the prosecution has been made very clear, I feel. Therefore, in accordance with the defense's request, the court will now listen as this music box is set in operation once more. Let's order coffee. This time, with the second disc in place and both discs playing simultaneously. Coffee. Sick beats. All right, I admit it, whatever you want, but for the love of God, shut that blooming box up! Oh. Let me ask you again, then, Inspector Gregson. Did you or did you not strike a deal with the witness next to you in the stand, Mr. Ashley Graydon? Oh, spicy. Wait, let me order cookies. Wait. Okay. Okay, let's go. Specifically, did you furnish the witness with confidential case details in exchange for this music box disc? Did you reveal the existence of the peephole in the pawnbroker storeroom door, Inspector? I did. You're in big trouble, Gregson. Stop! What are you doing, man? It's all exactly like the young Eastern lawyer said. When the trial resumed after the recess and we were stood here in the stand together, that's where he approached me with a deal. Oh my goodness, Gregson, no. Shut up, you imbecile. Oh my goodness. Shut up! I see. Shut up, imbecile. Psst, 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 psst. You there? You're the detective who turned up at the pawnbrokery the other day, aren't you? I may have something you're looking for, Inspector, with me at this very moment. So how about a trade? I suggest you accept. Or information that may make certain individuals uncomfortable will soon become very public in I couldn't let the information become public knowledge, not under any circumstances. So I accepted the man's proposal and told him details about the case that should have put him in the clear. Huh. The peephole in the storeroom door and the bloodstains on the overcoats. I see. By giving false testimony, this witness intended to have the defendant wrongly accused of murder. I see. Oh no, wait, this is the Ryunosuke. Inspector, you know that. You knew that. Yet you still revealed those details to facilitate the witness's perjury. OMG. POV, you're trading government secrets. I did. But then it turned out the people had only been made that night after the incident took place. But Scotland Yard wasn't aware of that, if I'm perfectly honest. Well, Mr. Graydon, what do you have to say for yourself? There's nothing and no one left for you to hide behind. You struck a deal with the inspector in order to escape conviction of a very serious crime. Hold on. I'll be back! Checking if the coffee here, apparently not. Namely this. You are the third intruder who broke into the pawnbrokery on the night in question. And you perpetrated the murder of the proprietor, Mr. Pop Windybank. Ooh. You. What? Traitor! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Don't die! Gregson! No! Bailiff! Bailiff! Restrain that man! Not another murder! At once! Not the chips! Not the chips, Gregson! Not the chips! That's it then. It's all over. Din, 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 din. I despised my life growing up. Those slums are vile places. I was cursed from birth, born into poverty, the son of a penniless artisan. Oh my. Okay. My parents did nothing but quarrel all day long. What little money they had was never spent on me. Yeah. So I set about studying to better myself, to one day escape from that hellhole. And you eventually became a communications officer. I admire your determination. But then you decided to try to sell government secrets. Why? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? Because I wanted money. Even now, years later, the nightmares of my life in the slums wake me in the small hours. I wanted to drown them out with more money than anyone who lived in that squalor could ever imagine. Then one day, I met him. Who? Mr. Angus McGregor. You're a fiend with queer talent, so you are. I have money to throw your way if you're interested. All you need to do is go along with me a little plan now. I was to steal the ministry's telegraphic message logs and McGilded would buy them for a handsome sum. As I was responsible for inspections of the ministry's communications office, it was a simple enough task. The lure of the devil's offerings, how easy it is to succumb. But you must surely have realized the seriousness of the crime you were committing. And for that reason, I took great lengths to ensure that my actions were untraceable. By using the music box. My father was a brickmaker, though my mother divorced him when I was still a child. Yes, Mr. Mason Milverton. That's right, he was very skilled with his hands. He'd once been a music box maker's apprentice. Ah, so that... I imagine his skills would be sufficient to create a machine that could generate Morse code. Huh, that's actually super smart. What? So I sought out my father again to employ his services. It was the first time I'd seen him since I left the slums 10 years earlier. Alright. Look at you, Ashley. What a fine gent you've become, eh? Was a different man to one in my memory. A thin, frail old man. I think this is an illustration, so it's fine. But poverty had never broken him, never corrupted him like it had me. I was sure that he wouldn't help me if I told him the real reason. So I made up a story. I've got some work for you, father. I need some music box discs made. Music box discs, eh? A musician friend of mine has written some music he wants to sell to the public. I've brought the score with me. There are two, actually. I'd be delighted, son. It's been 20 years since I did any work like this, though. Fetch my tools, would you? They're in the loft. That's how I had him make the two discs. Thereby splitting the information in two. You were taking considerable precautions indeed. It was to protect myself as much as anything. It meant that I could deal with McGilded in two separate transactions. Ah! The first involved the first of the two discs and the music box for playing them. I exchanged them with McGilded for 10 guineas. Then, on receipt of the second disc, he would pay 1,000 guineas. Ooh. So, what happened to the omnibus 2 months ago? Was the second part of the deal? The exchange of the second disc? Yes. I sold the man information that way a number of times already. But it seems he became reluctant to part with his money. Ah. But that doesn't quite make sense, Mr. Graydon. For why was it that on the omnibus 2 months ago, your father, Mr. Middleton, was the one dealing with Mr. McGilded and not yourself? When I received 1,000 guineas after my first completed dealings with McGilded, I decided to give 200 to my father for his troubles. My father realized something was amiss. In time, he worked out that I must be involved in something dubious. And when he did, he said to me, "Next time there's an exchange, you'll let your old man do it. Understand? WAKARUNDERSTAND. Otherwise, I won't take your money anymore." Oh, I see. That was my father's way of dealing with it, I suppose. Climb into the omnibus, hand over the second disc, and take the money from McGilded, that's it. He had no idea what was actually on the discs I'd asked him to make. Never knew. Just like I'll never know why everything went so horribly wrong that night. Because McGilded is a bad man. So sad. All I know is that the disc was taken from him, and he never returned home. Sad. It was only then that I found out what sort of a monster McGurgur really was. So after 10 years of not once uttering it, I swore in my father's name. Wow. To exact revenge. Oh, that's why you did that. As anyone with even the remotest knowledge of the man will no doubt be able to imagine, Mr. McGilded brought all his wealth and influence to bear in the most despicable of ways. Ow! To crush any semblance of justice in his trial. The crime scene was tampered with, evidence was fixed, and witnesses were bribed. The trial 2 months ago was a farce from start to finish. I think my coffee might be here. I'm gonna get my coffee. Bye-bye. He destroyed his glass of wine. I'm getting my own glass of coffee. Let's go! Be right back! Woo! Okay, where were we? We were... I have cookies. That trial 2 months ago was a farce from start to finish. You said it! My feet had barely touched British soil back then. But now, I am... good lawyer. And I walked into that hornet's nest completely unaware of the sinister background to it all. I mean, did he even get paid? I'd made plenty of money out of my dealings with McGilded by then. So I spared nothing in my arrangement 2 months ago. I knew exactly who to hire. Ooh. If you're willing to pay the price, there are people in the city willing to do anything you ask. McGilded himself had shown me that. I think you have the picture now. That's what he did. He's the culprit. McGilda's death that day was caused by this man. Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom. Whoop. Slurp the coffee. What's this, officer? The sooner than I was led to believe. Oh, that inspector, that officer is a, what do you call it? Underling, not underling, you know, is a feet hand, kaki tangan. I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule. Accomplice. Well, I must be making tracks now. It's time for the inspection. They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. So that policeman who came to tell McGill that he could examine the omnibus again? That's right, an imposter, hired by me. McGill uses his wealth to manipulate the trial. He paid people to adulterate the omnibus with all manner of false evidence. He threatened the witnesses to lie in their testimony. So it gave the man a taste of his own medicine. Once the omnibus was doused in paraffin, one of my sham policemen ushered Mr. McGill inside and sent him on a one-way journey to hell. Oh. An eye for an eye. That's how I avenged my father's death. A spine-chilling account, indeed. But that wasn't the end of it for me. There was a loose end, you see? A loose end? What is it, I wonder? Yes, I should think it's obvious. The second disc, which my father had taken to exchange with McGilded. Ah, yes. There was indeed no mention of it in the man's trial 2 months ago. Clearly because it had been removed from the scene of the crime. When I realized it was missing, I remembered something. Something from the first time I dealt with McGilded. This is the first of the 2 discs, and the music box you need to play them. Well, look at that now. What an ingenious little invention. So then, as promised, 10 guineas for you, young man. What's this? Windy Bank's pawnbrokery? Hey, this is a pawnbroker's ticket, so it is. You can use it to redeem an article I deposited there for you. There's no need to give a name. Just hand over the ticket and tell the fee in the watchword. I'll put a jewel in pawn for you. It'll fetch a good 10 guineas if you sell it, so it will. I've never heard of a pawnbrokery being used in quite that way before. Have you not, Mr. Graydon? London's pawnbroker are very useful places, you know. Each one is like an extremely secure vault. Ha. So, there he learned about the pawnbrokery. I see. So I knew that if he'd taken steps to hide the disc, it would be in that pawnbrokery somewhere. And that on the night he killed my father, he must have entrusted the ticket to someone. Okay. Yes, to Gina. I remember now that when we first met you at Windybanks that afternoon 2 days ago, you had a description of Miss Lestrade written down. How did you know who you were looking for? From the trial, that pickpocket's testimony was clearly peculiar. Anyone could see that. Oh! I realized immediately that she was another of McGilded's pawns, that he must have threatened her somehow. I was fairly convinced it would be her who had the ticket, so I started to make some inquiries. I had a strong suspicion the girl would come out of the woodwork on the redemption deadline. And he was absolutely right. Yes, sure enough, she did. All I needed to do was to wait until the girl went to Windybanks to redeem the articles. But unfortunately, she redeemed only McGilded's overcoat and the one disc that was in its pocket. The all-important music box with the second disc inside was missing. Because it had already been forfeited 2 days earlier. Ah. But I was unaware of that fact. Had I not been, I could have avoided my nighttime excursion. Meanwhile, as our investigation into the stolen government secrets was progressing, it picked up on the fact that McGilded was involved. Inspector! You recovered fast. My orders were to recover the stolen information as quickly as possible, so we started gathering the fellow's possessions and examining whatever we could lay our hands on. We had a full-scale investigation going on at the yard, but we had to keep it as quiet as we could. Then, when the inspector here took the disc from me in the pawnbrokery that day, I became nervous. I was sure the music box and the second disc were still there in the shop somewhere. So I knew that it was a race against time. I had to find those articles before the police did. So that's what prompted you to break into the place that same night. With the help of your old friends, the Skulking Brothers. What happened that night in the pawnbrokery, I can only describe as a nightmare. While Nash and Ringo were searching the counter, I'd located the music box I'd sold to McGilded on the shelves of forfeited articles. And the second disc was inside? Yes, I slipped it into my pocket with a very deep sigh of relief. But then, something entirely unexpected happened. What are you doing in my shop? Oh. A gunshot rang out in the shop and I felt a sharp pain in my left arm. The broker fired his gun and the bullet pierced your limb. Yes, exactly. But unfortunately, I decided to bring my own gun with me that night, just in case. Oh my god. Oh no! Before I knew what was happening, I'd fired back. The man had already turned to flee. I had intended to fire in his direction, much less kill him. But unfortunately for both of us, we had lack of trigger discipline. The bullet hit home. It struck him in the middle of his back as he fled through the storeroom door for refuge. A sorry tale. It all took place in the blink of an eye. I don't imagine Nash and Ringo even realized what had happened at first. I was terrified, so I fled. Unfortunately, I'm too good. And that's the whole story. That's everything that happened in Windybanks on the wretched night. Yeah, but unfortunately, people call me an aimbot, human aimbot. Let's go. Unfortunately, I never miss. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm the fastest hand in London. 360, no scope. Earlier, you called McGilded a monster. A man who used his wealth and influence to distort the facts and escape justice for the crime of murder. What tragic irony. For what you have done is exactly the same. Exactly. I know. You've become the very monster you saw and despised so deeply in McGilded. Ooh. Yes, I think I have. So sad. Well, this has been a long and exhausting trial. Oh my god. However, it would seem that at last we have arrived at the truth. Inspector Gregson, of what of Mr. Ashley Graydon? He's been restrained, my lord, and is being escorted to the yard. He'll be charged with the murder of Mr. Windybank and the stealing of government secrets. Very good. And you, Inspector? Regrettably, you will have to face charges yourself. No fish and chips for you. Yes, my lord, of course. It transpires that you were complicit in helping a criminal escape justice. That fact remains whether or not you were doing so in the line of duty. The crime is a serious one, Inspector, and inexcusable. Now to the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. Yeah. It is time for the final adjudication. Is the jury ready, Mr. Foreman? Yes, sir. Garrett F. Squadron standing by, sir. This is really it now. The last push, the final call, the finishing whistle. My men are ready to deliver their verdicts. Thank you, Mr. Foreman. Very well. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will now declare your final decisions to the court.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Wow.
Not guilty.
Nice.
Not guilty.
Nice.
Not guilty.
Nice.
Not guilty.
Nice. So what are the government secrets anyways? Yes. Let's go! That's the stuff. I'm off the hook.
Finally, Reno! You finally managed to do it!
Finally is the word. Really wasn't sure if we'd come out on top for a while there.
Susie was right. You're the best lawyer in the world.
Miss Lestrade, I am not finished with you yet. Oh, what? Eh? What? Why are you looking at me like that for? Before you start enjoying your freedom, there are certainly other crimes to consider, huh? Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. What? Eh? 2 months ago in my courtroom, no less, you gave false testimony, did you not? And in relation to the trial today, not only did you unlawfully enter Windybank's pawnbrokery, you also attempted to abscond with Mr. McGilded's property, it seems. Ooh. What? No, I never done nothing of the sort. Of course not. It's not like you were gleefully wearing McGilded's coat in your cell yesterday or anything.
Aw, just when I was getting excited about throwing a party for Ginny this evening.
Wow, she's actually gonna be charged for a perjury. Let's go! There's always a first, guys. And turning our attention to the defense. Determining that when played together, the music box discs containing a message in Morse code was... Well, it was certainly a most unexpected revelation, counsel. What's it say? Quite so, my lord. The prosecution was caught entirely off guard. In fact, I think we should applaud my learned friend's courage here today. I propose a toast to demanding that government secrets be disseminated before the entire courtroom. What's that word mean? Ah! Very sorry about that. It was the only way that I could get Inspector Gregson to admit to what he'd done, so... If I may say something on the point... It's, the sounds produced by the music box before. I do wonder if that was really Morse code at all. What? What are you saying, madam? Oh, well, it's just that I'm really rather fanatical when it comes to Morse code, you see? So much so that the whole world seems to be covered in dots and dashes to me, in fact. Goodness, madam. An unhealthy level of obsession one feels. But I must say that in my opinion, the sounds produced by those two discs were nothing more than that. A meaningless series of two different tones. Wait, so it was nothing? What? Can that really be? It wasn't Morse code after all! My lord, the defense would like to listen to the music box again. Are you off your nut? How many times do I have to tell you those discs contain ministerial secrets, sunshine? This courtroom is not an appropriate forum to discuss the nature of the government communications. We know McGilded conspired to trade national secrets with our enemies, secrets acquired from McGraden. Let's go. Now that the man has admitted to his crimes, we have no need to pursue the matter further. But it's really going to bother me. Miss Lestrade. My lord. That which you have seen today here in this courtroom has been extremely disturbing. Falsified evidence, intimidation, perjury, a grim catalogue of depravity. Oh my god. An appalling experience to befall any child. Come on, it ain't nothing I don't see most days in the back slums. I beg your pardon? If you're weak, you pay for it. That's just how life goes. Wow. Who's an edgy? But look, I reckon I've worked something out today. The world ain't fair, but if you want it to change, you've got to start at home. You gotta change how you are yourself. Ah, yes. Fort. Well, that's a very laudable lesson, I would say. I eagerly look forward to the born-again Miss Lestrade never gracing my courtroom with her presence again. Ow. Now, with regard to the murder of Mr. Pop Windybank, proprietor of pawnbrokery business on Baker Street, I hereby declare the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, not guilty! Oh my. Yeah, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's allowed and then the court not guilty but only for the murder. Let's go. That is all. Court is adjourned. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Okay. This is probably okay, I think. He's like drinking. Yeah. On a personal note, I must say you've surprised me, my Far Eastern friend. Ah. Oh! Despite being a Nipponese, what does that mean? You saw through the pretense of the malice to the malice that festered within that Englishman. And at the same time, saw through the grind to the surprising heart of your English client. Oh. You have a curious talent for judging character, especially considering our very different cultures. I don't think there's anything curious about it. Whether we're from the Empire of Great Britain or the Empire of Japan, if we have a brain, we can do it. Oh yeah, we're all human beings, exactly. We're not so very different from the inside, on the inside. You know, I took this case for one very simple reason. To lock swords with you. To lock swords with you once again here in the courtroom. I see. You did? When I encountered you for the first time 2 months ago, it reminded me. Yabe. Of toasting friendship and trust with another Nipponese. Oh, only to have my trust betrayed. Ah. I see. So that's why. Through you, I hope to look into the eyes of the man I once knew and try to understand. Oh, no wonder he's like, ah, you Nipponese. He had a broken heart. What? Spicy. You mentioned something similar earlier today about total betrayal at the hands of the Japanese. What happened exactly? Well, you may ask. And one day, when the time comes, you will learn the answer, whether you like it or not. Very spicy. Alright, then I'll wait for that day if I must. Ooh, he's gonna wait as long as it takes. Coming to be known as the Reaper of the Bailey in my retirement from service 5 years ago, it gives me cause to wonder if our meeting has some deeper purpose. Oof! So, farewell, my learned Nipponese fellow, until we meet again. They're so far away from each other. Okay. Still not closing. It's done! It's over at last. Whew. But where's Iris disappeared to? Ah! Congratulations, Gina! I knew it all along. I knew that you were innocent for the murder only, though. Well, you did what you said, Mr. NARUHODO. You believed in me right up to the end. The rest odd is your name. What's odd about it? I told you I had faith in you, didn't I? No one ever asked before, see? Kept a promise, I mean, properly. Whew, that's awful. I figured something out today. All my life, growing up in the slums, I've never trusted no one. But that's just because I've been scared of being stabbed in the back. I know who else was stabbed in this in this game. I mean, the more you trust someone, the more it hurts when they let you down. That's what Van Zeeks was saying too. Yes. I think I can understand that. After all, I had a taste of it in that trial 2 months ago. I chose to trust someone and paid for it. That betrayal left a big scar. You know though, Gina, I worked something out quite recently too. Trusting in someone else is really an exercise in learning to trust yourself. And when your gut tells you it's the right thing to do, and your trust is rewarded, there's no better feeling in the world. I think I have you to thank for reminding me of that valuable lesson. Oh, well, if you say so. Don't make a fatalist sense of me, though. I'm trying to say that putting my faith in you, Gina, has been a real pleasure. For crying out loud, pack it in! But I suppose I sort of feel the same way. Wow, what a tsundere! I mean, sometimes trusting someone else is, you know, alright. Oh, thanks. This is the way I see it, Ryunosuke. A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. After this experience, I'm starting to feel like I understand what you mean. Kazuma, am I living up to your expectations? Am I turning out to be the lawyer you believed I could be? Man. The feels! No! What? Who are you? Pardon the interruption. Whom's to the Gina's like me. But what the deuce does a man have to do to be noticed around here, my dear fellow? Oh my god, it's Sholmes. That voice! It's too late for that voice now, Mr. Naruhodo. I've been standing here patiently in the corner of the room for an eternity. Did I ask? Yes, it was me all along, I would have said when you finally noticed me. But you people, with your incessant babbling! Ah! Mr. Sholmes! Yes, it was me all along! You see? Oh my gosh. I assumed you've been taken back to the hospital, to be honest. Indeed I was, but I managed to escape again. Oh. I happen to be aware of one or two foibles of the doctor who was tending to me. I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he has happily issued me with a leave of absence. How very above board. But enough of my adventures. Oh my god. That was a fine victory, Mr. Naruhodo. Your tireless efforts justly rewarded, I feel. Congratulations are in order, and as a close friend, I tip my hat at you. Thank you. Sholmes be like, it has been 4 minutes since I was not the center of attention. Exactly. Huh. Some great detective you are. Great at being cold as ice, maybe. Have I irked you in some way, Miss Lestrade? While you've been having a snooze in your nice soft fit, some of us have been fighting for our lives. Huh, well, that bullet did cause me to lose a substantial amount of blood, it's true. So I have indeed been feeling somewhat cold. Not perhaps as cold as ice, but, well, have a feel. Could you take your hands off my neck, please, Mr. Sholmes? What? And in some way, I suppose, congratulations are in order for you too, Miss Lestrade. What's that supposed to mean? Why so half-hearted? Well, naturally, it isn't my intention to alarm you, but... An acquittal in a trial with that particular prosecutor is perhaps a little precarious. Shush. Well done, Mr. Sholmes, not alarming in the slightest. Oh, the Reaver, you mean? Because anyone who's found not guilty in a trial he was working on winds up dead anyway, is that it? The very point I was trying to make. As exemplified by the fate of Mr. McGilded, in fact. Ah, but of course, I pay no attention to such irrational drivel myself. Yeah, well, it don't bother me. Oh, really? Of course not. The way I see it, the Reaper's a bit like, I'm upstairs. Him upstairs? You mean, like, God? Yeah, I'm upstairs knows what's what, right? He knows what people are like on the inside. It won't have got the wrong end of the stick. Yeah, some codes like that, bog trotter. What are rotten to the core? At the end of the day, I'm upstairs making sure they get what they deserve. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Okay. Divine justice is one thing, though. The Reaper taking matters into his own hands and claiming lives is another. Well, I ain't like the McGillets of this world, so I ain't scared. I got principles, see? Yeah. A trait you which is to be admired, Miss Lestrade. Oi! Just get a rest, alright? As I was saying, congratulations are in order. The news of your acquittal was very welcome news to me indeed. Let me express my heartfelt congratulations, Gina. Well, there you are!
Holly! How long have you been here? Honestly, I went to the main entrance especially to meet you there.
Ah, Iris, my dear. I do apologize. Wait until I tell you what happened. This pair made utter fools of themselves.
What happened?
As you know, I have a penchant for disguise. I was hiding in this room dressed as a bailiff. But these dolts didn't notice my presence at all. I had no idea. Can you imagine, Iris? Would you credit it?
Not sure really.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, Harley, but you just don't have the weighty presence you seem to think you have.
Oof! Oof!
In fact, you really ought to be careful about that. It's going to land you in trouble one day.
I'll be careful. Oh gosh! Ouch!
Anyway, it's such a shame. I was so hoping to throw a party for Ginny tonight. But you won't be able to come, will you?
It don't look like I'm gonna be going nowhere for a while. You're the judge's patter. I got stuff to make amends for, apparently. All the offenses. What was it again? Breaking and entering, taking the box short of stuff, what was in the log, blah blah blah. Yes, I think you'll find that basically being a pickpocket is the main offense. But diving ain't an offense. It's a job, ain't it? I don't know. I don't think so. Still, it has got me thinking all this. Maybe I should start looking for another line of work. Oh. I mean, you didn't start off as a lawyer, did you, Otto? I was a student. Well, no, but I was never a pickpocket. Well, anyway, I reckon I could make a change. I'm gonna do something for all them lot like me from the slums. Something that makes a difference for them.
That's a wonderful idea, Ginny. And I'm sure you can do it.
Did you steal from me?
What is it?
Oh, you're crying. Nothing.
Aww.
Miss Gina Lestrade again? The prison carriage has arrived, ma'am. Come with me to the rear gate at once. I hope it doesn't get set up on fire. Right! Well, looks like I'm off then. Yes, goodbye, Gina. And good luck. Otto? Yeah, what? What? Ah! What was that for? I don't know. I mean, what? What? Is this a tsundere thing? I don't know what to say, so... Ah, indeed. Perhaps the situation calls for a phrase hitherto missing from your vocabulary, Miss Lestrade. Is it thank you? Eh? On occasions such as this, I would recommend a simple thank you. Oh,
Oh, yes! It's good advice, Ginny.
Right, I see. Well... Hatless! Gina! Thanks, Otto. Hatless crying. Thank you for everything what you've done. For believing in me. Oh, let's go! The dari is out, ladies and gentlemen! Not at all. In fact, that should be my line. Thank you, Gina. Smile protected, yo! Let's go! Well, there she goes. I wonder if I'll ever see her again. Don't jinx it! Ryunosuke! Oi! Well, quite the indomitable pick purse.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I brought a paper outside. It's a special edition, and this trial is all over the front page. Pickpocket's innocence proven. Isn't it wonderful?
You should have shown it to Gina, Iris. She should have been thrilled. She would have been thrilled.
Oh no, how silly of me. But anyways, would you like the good news or the bad news?
There's bad news! Not again.
Well, what do you say, Reno? Holy?
As usual, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first. Absolutely not. I have no intention of listening to anything but good news.
And there you have it. How people answer that question says a lot about them, doesn't it?
Let's not go there.
Alright then, maybe let's start with the good news this time. The rain has finally stopped! It was a record level of rainfall, apparently.
What? Well, that is good news indeed. We can journey back in greater comfort. Let's go. Alright then, what's the bad news?
The huge storm has left the seas very choppy.
Does that mean Susato can't go home?
The channel in particular is awful, so sailings out of Dover have been delayed by a day or more.
Does that mean Susato is here? Wait.
That's right! If you head to the station immediately, we may still make it in time to wave Susie off! Let's go!
But... There won't be a train, surely? We couldn't be that lucky. Who do you think I am, Mr. Naruhodo? Mr. Sholmes? I rushed to Victoria Station earlier and made arrangements for a special express. Oh, wow, what a homie. If we hurry now, we shall be there in time for dinner. Let's go, nice. And I know of a fine restaurant that serves the most delicious baked sole. Mmm, delicious. I don't... The great detective does it again. What a homie. What a... I happen to be aware of a number of the rail transport director's foibles. I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man and happily laid on the locomotive. Oh, gosh. Just an idea, but it might be wise to stop manipulating people that way. What are we waiting for then? To London, Victoria! Let's go! Go, 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 go. That took somewhat longer than I had anticipated. Susie's boat must be about to leave now. Mr. Sato. It's almost 18 April IRL. Oh wow. Where are you? Susie! Over there! Look! It looks like she's reading something. What's she reading though? Hey. Don't... Mr. Sato! Wait, please! What are you doing? Mr. Naruhodo. Oh my god. What? OMG. We came as soon as we could after the trial. I mean, we heard that sailings were being delayed due to the bad weather, you see. Oh, I see. Then tell me, how did Gina's trial go? Hey, you know, I have 100% win rate and that didn't change, so, you know, man. It went well. She was acquitted. That's wonderful. Really wonderful news. Our wife. Except when we presented the fanfic. The book you were about to throw into the sea. That's not a fanfic, is it? It was your encyclopedia of British law, wasn't it? Wait, what? Oh dear. I was hoping you hadn't seen that. What? I'm not worthy of practicing law in any way now. Wait, why? So, I was saying my final farewell. You're saying goodbye to law? You're gonna become a lawless person? Would I be correct in assuming it's because of the peephole, Mrs. Sato? I deliberately altered the scene of a crime, and then I tried to hide the facts. What I did is utterly unforgivable. That reminds me. How did you even come to have this, Susie? On the evening of the incident, cookies smell good. Mr. Sholmes had invited Gina to dinner, if you remember.
Oh yes, we had a wonderful time!
Crime scene tampering is nothing considering we pick up evidence all the time, I know, right? Well, Gina gave us a little introductory lesson, didn't she? To the art of pickpocketing, I mean. Oh, that was so much fun! I stole Runo's armband. Oh my gosh, and she stole the machine! Yes, please don't do that again, Iris. That band's very important to me. Aww.
Well, if it's so important, you should pay more attention to it. You didn't notice for ages.
On a whim, I thought it would be fun to see if I could take the cat flap-o-mat. So I put it up my sleeve. How?
Really?
And then I rather forgot about it. Until I found myself in Mr. Windybank's shop with it later that night. I see. And then... Ah! Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes! Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo. Right. After Mr. Naruhodo had left the shop, I started to think. That door started to play on my mind. The storeroom door, you mean? Yes, if Gina was anywhere in the shop, I realized it could only be behind that door. And at that moment, the little device that I had up my sleeve sprang to mind. I was so worried about Gina, I simply had to know. So, used the cat flap-o-mat to make the peephole in the door. I see. As captured in a photographic print of the shop. By one of Hurley's red-handed recorders. Indeed, it was the first important stat point. Precisely when the peephole was made, that information would prove to be Mr. Naruhodo's greatest weapon, so you don't throw that book. Though naturally, without proof, it would have amounted to nothing. But when I looked through the hole in the door... the sight that met my eyes made my blood run cold. Thoughts started to run through my mind. I remember that trial 2 months earlier. The trial of I thought thought that how he had manipulated the evidence and arranged false testimony to secure his freedom. It made the British justice system feel very dark and sinister to me. And then, a terrible thought occurred to me. What if? What if some wicked criminal was planning to do the same thing now? Because from the appearance of the crime scene, it looked exactly as though Gina had shot Mr. Windybank. Even though I was sure she would never have done such a thing. You were worried that the true culprit would try to frame her for the crime? That's right. But then I realized it would be very difficult for anyone to give false testimony in this case. What do you mean? Well, the crime appeared to have happened behind the door of a locked room. For someone to claim falsely to have witnessed it, there would have to be a way to see beyond the door. For which, a peephole would be the very thing. Only the peephole I had made wasn't actually there until after the crime had been committed, of course. And the criminal would know that, so it wouldn't make any difference. Oh, it made a lot of difference. It made a lot of difference. But the possibility of rather ingenious trap was there, was it not? A trap? So, is that why you kept it a secret, Susie? You never mentioned that you made the peephole to anyone, not even the police. I know, and I knew that at the time what I was doing was wrong. A criminal offense, even. Well, she's playing for the chess. Ah, so that's what she was discussing to Sholmes! Last time, remember in the hospital? If Mr. NARUHODO was completely backed into a corner with no other possible means of escape, the truth about the peephole could save him. That was my plan. She really does think of everything. But then, why didn't you just tell me everything before the trial began? Because I don't trust you, NARUHODO. My dear fellow, you're not thinking straight. If she had done that, it would have rendered you complicit in the whole escapade. Wow. You could have been disbarred if you had been seen to have knowingly tampered with a crime scene. So Miss Sasato decided to shoulder the burden of responsibility alone. For your sake and Miss Lestrad's. Miss Sasato. The truth is, when it happened, I did it because I'd lost a little of my faith in the law. Spicy Sasato! Confessions! What's this? Oh. I was worried that the right person wouldn't be convicted of the crime. But the moment I allowed myself to think that is the moment I lost my right to call myself a judicial assistant. Sounds a little more than that, yeah, trying to throw that book in the water. What you did isn't comparable to what he did. Graydon is the one who lied in the witness stand, using that peephole as a way to implicate Gina. Oh. And besides, if the peephole inconsistency hadn't existed, I'm not at all sure that she would have been acquitted in the end. Miss Sasato, what you did saved Gina's life. Well, with your kind words, Mr. NARUHODO, you saved me too from my regrets. Wow. Well, we must all be thankful that Miss Lestrad's freedom has been assured. Yes, exactly. Although some of the loose ends in that trial will continue to play in my mind I'm sure. But the revelation that the music box disc contains secret messages, Mr. Naruhodo. What a triumph to work that out! I'm full of admiration. Well, actually, that argument wasn't quite as compelling as I thought it was. Oh, it wasn't? There was a communications officer among the jury members, you see. A telegraph operator. And she said that the majority of the sounds on the disc were just meaningless tones. What if it's like encrypted twice or something? And there's another key. As one would expect, after all, we are talking about secret government communications. No doubt they were written in cipher to avoid being readily understood should they have been Oh yeah, exactly, I guess, yeah. In cipher. I see. So then we could have... So we could never have hoped to understand the message anyway. Nonsense, my dear fellow. It's quite a zero-pipe problem, I assure you. And it's actually Indonesian Morse code. Asogi! Asogi? What? Secret? But Asogi was... What? What? Iris, what did you just say? What? Oh, I just said Asogi. Does that word mean something to you? Yeah, that's my friend who dyed it! Oh my gosh! Asogi was the name of my best friend! What? But how? How do you know that name, Iris? I mean, it was there.
I wrote it down during the trial before when the message was playing on the music box.
What? She just deciphered it so quickly? She transcribed on the fly? She really is a genius! I thought the message probably wouldn't be written out in plain Morse code, so I tried various ways to interpret it. What? But whatever I tried, the words just didn't seem to make any sense. That is, in English at least. That's why the juror says it's gibberish, cause it's in Japanese! What? It suddenly occurred to me, you see. There's more than one Morse code, not just the English variety. Various countries around the world have altered and added to Morse code to use it in their own languages. I don't believe it. Are you saying?
That's right. I've only actually seen a chart of Japanese Morse code once before. But I think it's based on the Iroha pangram, isn't it?
Wow, so many references. And you mean to say that in Japanese Morse code, the message says Asogi?
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, but I don't remember all of the Japanese Morse code.
Iris, would you let me see that? Mrs. Sato, do you know it? Do you know Japanese Morse code? Wow, everyone's so good. Yes, I spent some time studying it. What's it say? Because I'm quite sure Morse code will become ever more important for international communications. Let's go! Then might I recommend, my dear madame, that you focus your efforts on the English version? What? Be that as it may, Iris, show me the message, please! Man, she has 500 IQ!
Of course!
What's it say? But what can this possibly mean? Whatever is in that long sequence of supposedly meaningless little dots and dashes. It's ain't the color draped for Sato-san's face. What? Why are you looking at me like that? There's no doubt that this message is written in Japanese Morse code. So the British Empire has been using Japanese for its secret communications? I don't understand the reason why, but... the message appears to be a list of 4 people's names. People to K-word? OMG! 4 names? The first is K. Asogi. Kazuma Asogi. Why? What was his name on that disc? And then our name? Ashin. That means salty in Indonesian. Shin? I don't recognize that name. The third is T. Gregson. Oh! Fish and chips, dude! It would seem Tobias Gregson is the third man on the list. And what's his name during the secret government communications as well? And the last name is mine. What's the matter, Miss Sato? It's just so strange. So unexpected.
Oh, what is it, Susie? Don't keep us in suspense.
It's... The last name is J. Wilson. It's people who are gonna die! Oh! Oh! Ah!
What?
Wilson? John H. Wilson? You mean Daddy? It says only J. Wilson, so I'm afraid I can't be sure. Then after the four names, it reads, if I translate from Japanese, that is all four. And that's the end of the message. Or rather, the end of what you noted down, Iris. Oh. Oh no. I just can't believe it. Who would ever have thought that those discs contain Japanese Morse code? Not to mention a strange list of some disturbingly familiar names. It would appear that this particular message is a communication of some kind between Great Britain and the Empire of Japan.
So, Danny could be in Japan then.
He was.
Where's Susie and Rita come from?
Well, that is,
That's not very likely, really, is it? I mean, there are thousands of people with the surname Wilson, and there must be lots of J's among them.
Draine Wilson. Professor John H. Wilson, visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University. But we can't tell Iris about that now. We just can't. This is so strange. Somehow, in solving the case of Mr. Windybank's murder today, I feel like I've rolled back a boulder at the mouth of a very dark cave. I do wonder if perhaps it's a dark cave that we shouldn't go wandering inside. Then what should we do? Ah! Kaget saya. Honk! Oh dear. The ship is going to set sail soon. Yes, it seems so. I'll sail on that steamship first to the port of Dunkirk in France. Then I'll change onto a larger passenger vessel bound for Japan. Oh, transit. You're really going then, Susie? We wish you a safe passage, Miss Sato. Thank you so much. I wish all of you the very best. Bye-bye. Miss Sato, I had hoped to have you always at my side to guide me and support me. Oh my, spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. OMG. Mr. Naruhodo! Please, Come back soon. Spicy. As far as I'm concerned, you really are the very best judicial assistant in the world. OMG. Oh, she cried. I'm quite sure I'll be back before you know it. Please, one more Susato takedown before we leave. Really, Susie? Oh, now don't forget, Iris. I made you a promise I've yet to fulfill.
A promise?
About your mental script.
Ah.
Oh yes, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Well, I'll be waiting for you then, Susie. A promise is a promise.
Definitely, Iris.
Ah!
This shy look, I like it. Hey.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Yeah? Do you remember the first time we met? Yes, of course. On the SS Borea when I was dragged out from that wardrobe, still half asleep. If I remember rightly, you threw me halfway across the cabin with a Susato takedown. You know very well that I'm talking about after that! It's strange, but being thrown together as we were in that case, I somehow felt straight away. Yeah, I thought it was in court! Yeah, she was in court, and then people were like, OMG, a woman in the courtroom? And wasn't that the first case? Yeah, like people were like, OMG, woman in the courtroom? Test. That you were the perfect person to continue Kazuma-sama's great legacy. Miss Sato. And my instincts were right. I really want to believe. Sure that. I'll be back soon. Farewell until then. Do I need to censor this? Oh! Censor! Bye! Vroom, ship! Somehow we seem to have come to the end of the adventures of Ryunosuke Naruhodo on the vert volume at least. Oh, bye-bye! Bye-bye, Susato! Bye-bye! 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 Cool! Oh! There's Wagahai too! Wagahai saying goodbye to Susato too. Ah! They're running, seeing her off. Bye-bye! Fate led to me to becoming a lawyer. Traveling halfway around the world, I see. To meeting... Hello! Susato! Saying something, and they were like saying something back from like, so it's like, bye-bye. Yeah. Whatever happens. Let's go! I like the VA so much. Oh, Sholm's playing the violin. And he's like, ooh, I got my homies, so I'll be fine. You know? Yeah, bye-bye, Susato! Ooh, slowly going away on the boat. Oh! There's still extra this. This is game, but you know, because this is the ending, I don't think I'm gonna show it. Yes, Mr. Sholmes, I have some rather awkward news. And then the railway company has decided to sue over the special express train, apparently. What? So there's no train? Oh gosh, okay. Anyways, I explained everything and how it was all your fault. What? Sholmes, oh my god. Sholmes just like throwing us under the bus. Yo, what? A formal complaint should be delivered to your office tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, my dear fellow, according to Miss Sasato.
You love defending yourself in court.
Oh no, he's gonna defend himself again? What? Huh? What?
It's alright, I'm perfectly happy to testify. He really didn't look like the sort of man who'd do something so outrageous.
See? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's okay. We have like 100% win rate, right? Mr. Sholmes, yes. A word, if you don't mind. Why, certainly, any word you like. Bellow it out, my dear fellow.
I love Fruito's words, and I know just the one he'll use here.
Is there character voices? No. It's game dialogue. Oh, okay. Ooh! Nice clip. Yeah, I think this is the ending. I don't know if I'm allowed to show ending credits. I think I should be allowed to. Because it's the credits. In the following weeks, hundreds of music boxes arrived. Something was afoot, though it transpired I had ordered them all myself. So I advertised them for sale with used by Mr. Sholmes to solve an important case, and the money I've earned. Consulting detective work pays a pittance by comparison. Yep.
I haven't slept a wink. This mental script is due tomorrow now. When I'm this busy, Perlu usually cooks me breakfast. Well, cooks is an overstatement for some dry toast and sip of coffee. I do miss Susie and her lovely Japanese breakfasts.
Aww. Nice.
Witness, your testimony is riddled with contradictions.
Exactly. Rarely do rare coincide on the rare taste themselves. Well, I don't know, sir. Knows his father is an innocent man. Why are you calling my son a liar? Witnesses, my courtroom is no place for your petty arguments. Ha 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 ha. Nice, 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 nice. Having delivered the Russian dancer to shore in Shanghai, I lay low in the steamship for a while. But last night, I apprehended an extremely suspicious Japanese national on board. I've done nothing wrong! All I did was give Wagahai's offspring refuge in my pocket. Oh! Ken on board! He brought Ken on board! Let's go! Miss Hosonaga, man! Wagahai Jr. Yes, my cat! Scientific investigation will be the gold standard for policing in the new age. I dream of a world governed by the tenets of order and discipline. Like a great clock, in fact, whose hundreds of parts smash together in a perfect unison. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have but 2 minutes and 37 seconds until my next appointment. Like... Nice! The latest round magazines out! We're doing lunch right now and we'll get the standing ovation. Wanna hear it? Not bad, I suppose, for an amateur. Her ladyship puts me to shame. Oh! Been visiting the old girl on a daily basis, of course. Johnny, my old jailbird. She's in jail? Must say, battling with those polystairs every day has done wonders. Something, managing rather well with the housework too. Got this maid business taped up, I'd say. Hope the gossiping neighbors don't realize the man of the house is his own maid. I see. She did kill someone, I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah. Almost kill someone. Oof.
Oh, hey! My Rolly is back in the beat again. All thanks to the Reaper.
There's nothing I enjoy more these days than hunting out small change in the gutter. I'm a better Bobby now, looking out for Londoners. They drop pennies and my lovely wife. Oh, Pat.
Oh, Rolly!
So lovey-dovey. Nice. Looks like I'm gonna be doing time for a bit now. But ours comes every day for that matter. So it ain't too boring. She's always going on about all them cases of what Sholmes is looking into. Criminal investigations are kind of interesting when you get to them. Cool. Gina, let's go! Guilty for being a pickpocket. You know Gina will brag about doing time. Oh man, it's you. Yes, I renounced my upbringing and chose a life of sophisticated crime. But regrets? Please. Give over, bro. That ain't the Ash we used to know. Oh-ho! We got time in here to play the comeback of Milverton and Skulkin's Milk Run, right? The Three Musketeers. Milk in the neighborhood for all it's worth. Oh man. Truly homies, bromies, bros and homies. Oh man. The posing though, so good.
It's me? Susie!
This past 6 months has been a time I shall remember forevermore. Painful goodbyes and wonderful encounters. I've come to realize that's what? Naruhodo-san, I promise. Your assistant will return to you one day. But for now, I'll leave you with many memories and a heartfelt wish that life will treat you well.
Susato! Susan! Look at that picture! With Waka too!
What's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, where are you walking to? Where are you walking to? Oh, the real credits! Oh, this is the, Actually, you know, I'm playing this game in English. I really like the English voice actors for these games, you know. I guess especially too since I'm narrating the game in English, it just flows a little bit more. Oh, you evil woman! Oh, you woman! Oh, you swan woman! You woman! Woman evil! Woman of evil! You know, anyways. Hi, Susie! You're the woman of angels. Oh. Oh, look! Nice! Hosonaga! Hosonaga also there. Yeah, this is like to the second case. Second case, and then? What's the third case? Oh my god, the snake. Wait, why is the blonde girl not there? No! What? No! 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 Oh, that's the girl. doing with that sword? Wah! We gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, so then he got the sword with Susato following him. Oh. And then he sees the strong man. And then the bailiffs. And then the hat people from the messy trial of Angus McGregor. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, isn't every trial messy though? No, but this one is where it just becomes a complete mess. When it starts to become a complete mess. Hey, Sholmes, what's up? Whoop! What's up? Are you gonna come with us? Oh, yes you are. Nice. Gregson and the lovey-dovey couple. Oh, he lost his fish and chips just to, you know, show respect. Oh, and then, yeah, the wife. And then Wagahai and the sad guy. That rhymed. Wagahai and the sad guy. Ah, very nice.
Yay! Aris!
And the credit scene is so good. I love it so much. Now Iris is following us, the baby. Ooh, Van Zeeks. Hey Van Zeeks, what is up? Hi. Oh, look, the brothers. Gina, let's go! It's Gina with a coin. Yeah. Oh no! What, you gonna shoot me? What? You're gonna shoot me with what? Oh look, smiley face Gina. Let's go. Protect that smile. Ooh. Special thanks. Sholmes is really tall. Oh. Capcom. Oh, what an amazing game. I love that. The Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Finn. Wow. Oh, goodness. Oh, that art. That's beautiful. Wow. Yeah! The background! Oi! This is the second game, right? This is the second game, right? Give me a second, guys. Bathroom break for everybody. Anybody wants to eat? Anybody wants to drink? Let's do it. Short break. Be back in min 35. Should I make a new room for this? I don't know. I mean, technically, I guess. I don't really know, because this is, I guess, this is part of the Grace Ator. This is one game technically. technically it is the same game. Actually, short break. I'll think about it. So short break now. Eating chocolate chip cookies. I'm back, but I'm eating, so technically I'm not back. Back in, we'll resume at minute 35. But listen, I've been thinking that we should prioritize super chat reading from this time and last time. And after everything is read, then we decide if we should continue today or next time. Finish my cookies. Let's eat one piece of strawberry. Yum, 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 yum. Nice. Okay, I'm back. It's only 34, but I am back. I'll just do super chat reading, and then we'll decide whether to, you know, play. But if we play today, I don't know if we can make a nice thumbnail. So it's gonna be like a super rush thumbnail, and then we need to, and then we're gonna change it later after the stream is done. That is if we end up playing. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Let me just, yeah. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. Okay then. I think we're just gonna do some super chat reading. I'll be right back. Okay, let me just turn off the game first. Okay, we're ready. Separate stream. Yeah, we're gonna read super chats first because we didn't read the super chats from last time, so that's what we're gonna do. I think we're only missing one stream, super chat from one stream, or did we also miss the other one? I'm gonna check. Use the vacation art, but replace it with Sato and Dio. Hey, Nani, what vacation art? Oh my gosh! I see. Oh my gosh, the Kiara and me vacation art, the one that I drew. No. Why does Ryunosuke have boobas? What? Sure. Sure, temporary thumbnail. Alright. Okay, I guess we're just gonna read super chats from the previous, the Great Ace Attorney first. Okay, we have... My name is Chicken Noodle. Thank you so much! We have BB Buster. I love the Skulking Brothers. We have BB Buster. Thank you. And we have Miona. Thank you. We have Princess Twilight Sparkle. Hey, Rainy. Do you plan to complete this whole game? Both games and all cases. This game is gold. Thank you. Yeah, actually, we just finished. We just finished, and I would really love to check out part 2. So yeah. We have Agnes, Rainy, we have Rainbow Drink, and Cup of Royalty. Let's go. I remember what. Hey, hold on. Let me just close this. Okay. Don't worry, I will read everything. Remember that? Rainy produced Kangel in Needy Streamer Overload. Kangel reversed Rainbow by Stress. After that, we had Rainbow Drink. Is it? You found it? Oh, it's a coincidence! Listen! It is a coincidence! How's April so far? April's been great. Did you see my hololive free talk stream together with Ollie and Anya? I suggest you see it. It was, I mean, it's, I don't know, it's a pretty chill stream with some vague revelations, but enjoy it. What is the tea, Rainy? Oh, with some secret. We have no 9. I must go to sleep, but thank you for the stream. I had a lot of laughs. Thank you. We have Miller rank. Served jury duty recently. Can't confirm that court is not as fun or ridiculous. I could not shoot fire out of my hands. Guilty. It's like, well, it's like you're guilty, and then the chicken flies. You know, and then you know it's reversed and not guilty, and just to the left or to the right. That is the question. Oh, yeah, Sabta Gabrielle. Thank you. I read the wrong super chat. Sorry. Wait, sorry. Okay, we have my name is Chicken Noodle. Thank you. We have Doomsday Dan. Thank you. We have Temporary Van Zeeks, Alucard, and not Dracula confirmed. We have Ariela Vinde. I must applaud your well done analysis on reading the room, fellow hero Lock Sholmes. Oh! First in Bad in Theater, now in Ace Attorney. We have Sean Neon. Been loving the stream so far. The first half was mostly set up. Now on to the second half where we finally get our payoff. Exactly. Looking forward to future streams and hopefully time zones don't stop me from watching live as much. Yeah, time zones suck. So, you know, thank you so much for, you know, dropping by even though time zones suck. Thank you. We have Christopher. A lot of times I miss Rainy streams because of uni, but I always make time for Rainy Saturday gaming stream. Excited for next game you're gonna play, Rainy, and thank you for the experience. Thank you. We have Laggy Couch. Nice job completing this game, Rainy. What a journey. Ooh, thanks for the playthrough. You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. You know, it's the best joy when you play something you really enjoy and other people enjoy it. It's like we're sharing this joy, you know? Like, you know, we get it, right? We have DA4289. Congrats on finishing TGAA. Enjoyed your reactions and VA work as always. Hoping for the next ones maybe sometime. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just thinking. We have Anton M. Fru. We have BB Booster. Thank you. We have AB Shumai. Congratulations on finishing the first game of TGAA. Watching Rainy streaming the game is thrilling and entertaining, which reminds the times of playing the game myself. And thanks again for all the good times. Thank you. We have Rob. This playthrough was so much fun. Thanks for playing it with us, Rainy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. We have Zelf. Thanks, Rainy, for the series. Love your streams on GAA. Made me join member for you. Aw, thank you, and welcome to the royalty. And I forgot if I read this, but let's read it again. Better safe than sorry. Rob, this playthrough was so much fun. Thanks for playing it with us, Rainy. Thank you. We have Thaddeus. I love Ace Attorney and was excited to see you decided to play it. Game 1 complete, but now there are new mysteries to solve. I have enjoyed watching these streams and look forward to seeing the second game. Thank you. We have Black Bomb. Such a blast of a game. I had a lot of fun, Rainy. We have Narda Peanuts. Congrats on finishing the first part of TGAA. Watching Rainy reigning justice in this courtroom has been so much fun and laughs. Looking forward to the second part and 100% win rate, baby. Let's go. We a good lawyer. We the best lawyer. We have 100% win rate. We absolutely destroyed Van Zeek's win rate though. Sucks for him. Yeah. Join the is good civilization. What are you waiting for? Just with a few simple clicks, you too can be a member of the royalty. Nice. We have Anton M. I still can't believe we finished the first part of TGAA. It took us 4 months, but a long but exciting adventure. We have to thank you again for your wonderful VA. It was a pleasure. I'm eager to see part 2, but it is up to you. Thank you for the amazing audience. Deal with the advanced 6, yo. Yes. Only one time where we threw Gina under the bus for fanfics, but 100%, let's go. No, see, it didn't happen because we retried. That universe didn't exist. It doesn't exist anymore, you know? We're pretty great, aren't we? Yeah, heck yeah, we are. Oops. Sorry. Anyways, I guess that is all that we have to read for today's not today's, I mean like this stream's super chats. I don't really know. Should we continue? This is what I'm thinking. Let me think. Because it's pretty late soon. I don't really know if the first case of the second game is short like normal Ace Attorney or is long like a great Ace Attorney. So yeah. You know, cuz if it's really long, like might as well. It's going to be very long also. The very beginning of case 1 starts with a bang. You have permission for the second game. Yeah, I do have permission for like these two. It's like TGAA 1's first case. Oh yeah, well, It'll be a cliffhanger if we didn't stop at the right part. Your call. Okay, guys. Then I guess we should do it next time. Okay, listen. I don't know if I can do. Are you guys good? If you guys want like a short time, do you want to do this in the morning tomorrow, like usual yabe time, but tomorrow, or would you prefer it to be next Saturday? Let's ask. There. Humma. I'll just wait. I mean, if next Saturday is okay, then it's okay too. Yeah, and next Saturday would give people time to catch up to. True. But then also they can just like catch up double. I mean, we almost completed. We almost gone straight to part 2, but we decided to read super chat breaks too, right? Yeah. New story, nothing to catch up. True, it's just like the final case, I guess. If they want to catch up, then they can catch up. It's pretty 50-50. True. Yeah, this is in Raini's local time. That's why I said 11 a.m. yabe time. That's why it's yabe time. And then 7 p.m. usual time is like the usual time for when TGAA starts. What do you think about Tuesday night? No, weekdays. Usually I have plans for other stuff. Yes. Oh, I mean, I am ready to wake up, but you know, polls are always 50-50, so polls are always 50-50. Why is it always, I mean, like technically tomorrow is winning. So maybe we should do it tomorrow anyways? Aren't you gonna be tired tomorrow? I don't know. But yeah, we could try once in a while do Ace Attorney at yabe time. Yes. I don't know, man, like, honestly. Yeah, democracy. Oh well. Yeah, sometimes polls like that. Do you have other plans in mind? tomorrow? No, I'm like free. I'm like free tomorrow morning. Like I could like play something else, of course, you know, if I'm not playing this game. Yes. But yeah, I won't be able to stream tomorrow night. So, but like tomorrow morning I'll be able to do something. Yeah. But anyways, rating polls don't matter. I know. It's because you guys are confusing, you know? Because you guys are confusing. No more homework? I don't think so. But I don't know. I should check. Yeah, so probably, I don't know, guys. If there's no homework, I'll probably do a stream tomorrow morning anyways. And if the stream's not TGA, it's gonna be something else anyways. And if there's homework, then I'll do it after the stream. Easy peasy, I think. Too hard of a decision. I know, right? Anyways, yeah, that is it. Thank you so much, everybody, for, you know, finally we finished the first game of TGAA. So excited. Zach A, thank you. Thank you for playing Ace Attorney. No, thank you for watching. Let's go. We'll touch part 2 next time. Okay, I'm really excited for what's in store, you know. I feel like the first game is just like a big build up for like what's to come, you know. It's just like the setting. Because the real game is just the real Ace or you know what? Oh, never mind. I don't think, yeah. I was gonna like YOLO and let's play something else, like a certain game. But maybe I'll double check. But yeah, because like the regular game, you don't really need to have like an explanation of setting, right? Because it's like in the modern day, a modern day setting. But in this game, it is very important to like, you know, oh, so, you know, it's in this time period, this is what's happening, and this is what people do in this area, in this country, and during this time period, and this is how we, as a main character that is of this background, are treated, and so and so. And it's like, you know, they have to like lay out these basic settings and everything, and I think it's a good game. It gives us, you know, oh, I see, so this is how they play in this game. And then I guess for the second game we can... Let's go. Yes. Why is this lawyer also a detective? Him. Yes. The real game is the VN happening between the wife and the girlfriend. Let's not pit women against each other, okay, guys? They're both beautiful in their own way. Alright. Every Ace Attorney recap, someone died. Hey, somebody didn't actually die in this game, you know. In one of the cases, they didn't actually die. But anyways, that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see what we can do tomorrow. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. Very, yeah. So for those of you who haven't followed me on Twitter, please do follow. Thank you. Anyways, that is it. Terima kasih atas perhatiannya. Thank you very much for your attention. Salam merakyat, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a good night.